Welcome back to another extra channel video. Today, big long run coming up in the Puma DEVIATE Nitro Elite 3. Did a decent 15-mile long run in them last weekend, as I'm kind of trying to work out if I want them to be my marathon shoe in October. And the answer coming off the back of last weekend was I do, but I was a little bit worried that I hadn't quite put the intensity into them to give them a really good test. So we're back out here today with that in mind. And so if you didn't see the main channel video about my choice of marathon shoe last weekend, it basically comes down to the fact that these shoes have been incredible for me, but when I've kind of pushed them towards the half marathon distance and run half marathons in them, my heel gets a little bit sore. So it's been a bit of a kind of trial and error to see if I can get a marathon done in them, and it just is going to require a bit of testing. Last weekend I got 1 hour 40 done in them, but the intensity was minimal, so I'm looking for a bit more today, and that is going to come in the form of a 30-minute moderate warm-up and then 3 sets of 3k at LT1, so a bit slower than marathon effort, 90 seconds and then a 1k push. So I'm going to go 3k, 1k, 3k, 1k, 3k, 1k, and then a cool down. My goal really, I've sat at 16 miles for the last 3 or 4 weeks, so I kind of now want to take that step up to 18, just in preparation for the longer runs that are coming end of August into September. So we'll see what happens. Going to be honest with you, I'm not sure it will happen today. I'll do my best. We have got 30 degrees. It was 20 when I left the house at 8, and it is heating up. I'd love to do this sort of stuff on flat tarmac, but I'm seeking the shade of the cycle track that we have here, which is down then up the other side. So it's not ideal to do these reps on, you just got to go by effort. But I can't and couldn't do this in the blazing heat, so we'll just see what happens today. My legs are feeling pretty weak. Yeah, enough excuses. We'll see what we can do. Let's hope the Puma hold out well with the intensity thrown in. Alright, first 3k rep done, 6:11 per mile, so that's great. That's just outside of 240 pace, like 242 I think. So yeah, really controlled heart rate, only just got up into the 150s towards the end, so I was sitting below where I needed to. Very nice indeed. .554 pace, brilliant. So we've gone 6:11, 5:54. That's all it needs to be. Next rep, all uphill, massive hill. This is going to be slow. It's how we deal with it, and if we can get over the top of it, all right. There we go, that's the second one done, 6:53 per mile. Told you that hill was a whopper, but we're over it now. So it is all uphill this side, just a little bit more gentler. So I expect this K rep to be okay, but then the next 3k rep will be somewhere in between the first one and the third one. There we go, 6:29 for that one. Perfectly in between rep 1 and rep 3. So the first like almost 2k of that was uphill, maybe like 1.8k, and then it flattened off. Just going up this rise here, and we got a k to go. Alright, so success on every front. 5th gel. I've never taken 5 gels in a run. I have never had this much success with fueling, and if it hadn't have been for this today, I wouldn't have got today done. It's hot, it's hard, but I felt energized throughout, so that's good. These are the ones I'm going to be using for the marathon, so good news. As for distance covered, it's not quite going to be 18 due to the heat. I have ended up going a bit slower than normal, so I've not covered as much ground. Time wise though, I'm going to be out for about 1 hour 50, which is about between 5 to 10 minutes more than I normally would be. So I'm going for a progress on time on feet rather than distance today. So the Pumas have done great. I think they're going to be my marathon shoe. We just need to get a fresh pair now. There's a couple of different colours on sports shoes, so I'm going to make that investment in the next 2 to 3 weeks and start using these a bit more on the long runs, because they're just a joy and they don't aggravate my calves like the Vaporfly or other carbon plated shoes. So I appreciate you tuning in, guys. Good place to be, just over 14 weeks out. Very happy with today. Paces weren't electric, they never were going to be, but we got the distance done. We put the effort in and it'll all pay off when it's a bit cooler. Hope you enjoyed this one, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.